I had did another video about marriage and it was too long, so it wouldn't let me post it. So I'm making my second video. This is requested topic. Basically, the gist of it that I want to say about marriage is this. Make sure you marry the right person for you. Before you get married, make sure you have conversations about finances, children, how you want to raise your children, where you want to live. Um, those are key. Finances and kids in marriage, making sure that you're both on the same page in regards to that. Um, it was important for me to marry a man that I got along with his mother. Um, I couldn't be with a man that I didn't get along with his family, because family is such a huge part of who they are. And we have been able to raise our children with both of our families getting together during holidays, parties, birthdays, whatever. I love that aspect of our marriage, that our families get along and do things together because our kids see a united front. Marriage isn't easy, and you have to remember that. And anyone that says marriage is easy, I don't know. I would question that. We've been together for 21 years, married for 15. And, a lot has changed. We've changed. We both changed. We both grown. We both realized that, what we thought was important 20 years ago really isn't important anymore. Marry your best friend. Cordell is my best friend. Throughout the years, we've had a lot of ups and downs and ins and outs. And a couple years ago, I wasn't sure if we would still be married today. And it's through communication and understanding and love and respect that we're still here. I was going through some things and changing. And I guess I was going through a midlife crisis. And I wasn't happy and content anymore. And I had to go through that to be where I am today. And that was the beginning of a journey for me. And, he held my hand along the way. He allowed me to detach for a while from him and from myself, and, sort my shit out. He stuck by me through it. And, he gained a different perspective of our marriage as well as I did. He realized that, he did take me for granted, and I realized I took him for granted. A lot of things, a lot of my needs, all of my needs have been met, but not all of my wants. And that was an issue. We would always do everything that he wanted to do. And, for the longest time, I just allowed it, and so I had to accept that was the atmosphere that I allowed. And, now we do a lot of things that I want to do, and he's coming out of his shell as far as wanting, we have a lot of the same interests, but he's not big on concerts, and that's important to me. And going to concerts is important to me. And so now, he gets over the issues that he has, anxiety that he has, and we go to concerts. He shows me that he appreciates me and loves me. And I show him that I appreciate him and love him. And we talk. We keep the lines of communication open. If you want your marriage to fail, the easiest way for that to do is to be quiet and don't speak up. And don't openly communicate with each other in the good times and the bad times. I think it's more important to communicate with each other in the bad times than the good times, because the bad times is what's going to build the character of your marriage. And you just have to always be there for one another and show each other respect and love. And, listen. Listen to what your partner needs. Listen to what they're telling you. And not just listen to it, understand it, respect it. Even if you don't know where it's coming from, try your best to put yourself in their shoes and in their situation, in their position. We've had a lot of ups and downs over the last 21 years. We've been together 21, married for 15. And I just wouldn't have wanted to pick anyone else better. Cordell has been my rock. He's my best friend. He's the best father I could ask for. Um, and he really tries to show me now that he appreciates me and that he loves me and that he values me. Not that he didn't before. So don't want anyone to have that misunderstanding. But, even more so now. And keep people out of your business. Keep people out of your relationship, especially your family, because they're going to see one small aspect of a situation. And after you and your spouse are over that and have moved on and it's no longer an issue or a factor, your loved ones are still going to hold on to it, and they're going to still have preconceived notions of that person because of the situation. And you don't want that. And you don't want anyone in your business. What goes on between you and your husband or you and your wife is for you all to figure out and to discuss. And it's nobody's business. We moved away from our hometown a long time ago. And I think it was the best thing that we ever did, because we've had to depend and rely on each other. And everything that we have built together. I'm just so thankful. Cordell came back into my life. We've known each other since we were 15. And we've been together since 98, back together since 98. And he came into my life in a point in time where I really needed someone. And I tell people he saved my life. I was just in a really bad place and didn't value myself and didn't see value within myself. And he helped me to see my potential and to see, what I'm capable of. And we have both grown so much because of each other, and perspectives in life have changed so much because of each other. And I'm just so thankful. Excuse me, I'm still not feeling well. So I haven't made a video in a while. Sorry, guys. Nothing's perfect. We're not perfect. Our marriage isn't perfect. It never has been, never will be. But we haven't given up on each other. And we refuse to give up on each other. And we have those conversations with each other. And we try to understand each other and respect each other. And don't let anyone come into your relationship and disrespect your spouse. I don't care who they are, family, friends, whatever. Don't ever let anyone disrespect your spouse. It's going to cause issues. It's going to cause resentment. And just be each other's number one fan, number one supporter. And if you have children, show your children that love. Don't rush into a marriage because of a child, or don't rush into a marriage because you just don't want to be alone. A lot of people are married to the wrong person, and that's why, or get married to the wrong people, and that's why your marriage doesn't last. You're not married to someone who is suited for you and suited for your needs. And you're not having the real conversations to uncover each other. Don't rush into anything, especially marriage. Marriage is the last thing you want to rush into, because it is a lifetime commitment. And so many people give up on marriage so easily, and you let outside distractions come in between you, and that's the worst thing that you could do. And it can happen, and you just have to be mindful of that and not allow other things to deter what is right for you. You feel it in your spirit. When something is right, you feel it. I don't care what anyone says, you feel it. And when something's wrong, you feel it. So let that feeling, that spirit guide you, and just always love each other and respect each other, even on the days that you don't like each other. Because there are going to be days where you can't stand each other. You get fed up. The little stuff adds up sometimes, or they look at you a certain way, like, oh my gosh, I just want to stab them in the eyes. That's normal. That happens, but in those moments where you don't like each other, remember why you love each other, and just hold on to that feeling, and hold on to your best friend. If your spouse isn't your best friend, you're not married to the right person. They should be who you depend on for, a lot, and you should be able to give that dependence back to them. Just make sure you are with who you're supposed to be with. And that's the best advice that I can give, other than, keep people out your business. And just love each other and always uplift each other. And, try not to go to bed angry. I never understood that until I was married. And you don't want to go to bed angry with your spouse. You want to always show them love and respect and admiration. And, I hope this has been helpful to someone. Marriage isn't easy, and I just want people to be with who they're supposed to be with and not with someone they feel like they should be with. But I hope you all have enjoyed my video. Once I'm feeling better, I will start making some more. Thank you all for tuning in. If there's a topic that you want me to talk about, let me know. Like, comment, share my videos. I appreciate all the love and support, especially from my family. You all mean the world to me, and I'm just so thankful for you all. All right, guys. Have a great day.